Gusty winds return on Wednesday, even stronger winds on Thursday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see we have some snow showers around the Great Lakes and further west into the places like Montana, even into Wyoming. But high temperatures today got up to 62 degrees in Knoxville, 59 Newport, Morristown, and 63 in Athens. The almanac put us about 9 degrees above normal. Normal high is 53. Started the morning off at a cold 24, and the peak gust 23 miles per hour, a mere 23, because it's going to be exceedingly higher than that over the next couple of days. Sadly, maybe some damaging wind gusts could come to a neighborhood near you. Temperatures as of 8 o'clock in the upper 50s in West Tennessee and in the lower 50s here in Knoxville as of 8 o'clock. Although it's 46 in Morristown, already 38 in Middlesboro, but 52 in Jamestown. Well, not much wind tonight. Think of this as the calm before the wind, because the winds will really be a factor Wednesday afternoon and continuing right into Thursday. Future wind gusts, as I go through time here, you'll see not a whole lot of change at 1 o'clock in the morning in Knoxville, but if you have family, friends off to the west, Jackson, Memphis, they're going to have a windy night. They may hear the window panes rattle, and for us, it'll eventually get here, but not necessarily at 8 in the morning on Wednesday. No, I think in the afternoon, we could have a gust of 35 to 40. Not going to show up here. This says 29, but I think we've got the potential for a 35 to 40 mile an hour gust, not only here, but into southeast Kentucky on Wednesday afternoon. But then we move into Thursday. You know they're going to get stronger. Maybe not at the sunrise, because this is 8 o'clock Thursday, and that still shows 8. I heard you say 45 to 60 just a day or so ago, and I think that's irresponsible for a weather guy to say that we could get 45. Wait a second. Does that say 60 in Paducah? Wait a minute. Does that say 61 in Memphis? And is that coming here? Yes. Okay, well, maybe that's not so irresponsible after all, because I see 62 now in Nashville, and that's 2 o'clock Thursday, and now you got me a little concerned, because that's my trash pickup day, and I don't want my cans down the road. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you're saying. 54, can I bring it to 60? I think I can. There's Knoxville. So if we get a wind gust of 45 to 60 in the absence of storms, do you think that'll have an impact on your home, your dwelling? It might. It certainly could. And these winds are going to be coming up out of the south. So those winds, we're going to push things to the north. That's where they're headed, from south to north. And they may produce some isolated severe weather, which we will explore here in just moments. Turning gusty Wednesday afternoon, 35 to 40 for a gust. It is just plain windy with Thursday's outlook, with rain and some storms. Clouds of sun on Friday could get some flurries as a result as it begins to exit. Tracking the clouds, not a whole lot of those tonight. We'll find mostly clear skies overnight and hazy sunny clouds during the day tomorrow. I want you to focus on the clock here. Future rainfall. How much rain could we get on Thursday? Well, some of the variance, some of the variety of numbers would suggest a little more than an inch, a little bit less than an inch, and if you're in Sevierville, maybe around a half inch. This is just one solution, but I would be remiss if I didn't at least show you the second solution. This is round number 2. This is a different model. This tends to be the wild child. It tends to exaggerate things a wee bit, but it gives you a sense that there's going to be some rain, and it's probably in the tune of at least an inch, maybe close to an inch and a half. This one suggests Sevierville is closer to 9/10, which is closer to an inch then rather than a half inch. So be prepared for some rain to come with all those winds, and it will come down in buckets. A severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center puts a bullseye in yellow around Oklahoma, north of Dallas, including Dallas, and parts of Texas, for a slight risk. A slight risk meaning scattered severe storms. Focus on the yellow, because that area we'll be watching, as well as the darker green. That's the marginal, which means isolated severe storms. And lo and behold, for Thursday, everybody in East Tennessee is under the marginal risk. That means some of those storms could reach severe limits. And the wind damage will certainly be a concern, a big concern, but there could be more scattered severe storms from Memphis further south into parts of Mississippi. So Thursday, marginal risk, isolated opportunities for severe weather. Futurecast looks like this. Bring in those strong winds, those little arrows, little vectors, a little bit of drizzle maybe, but I think a lot of this is noise at noontime tomorrow, a little bit of model noise, but this front's going to eventually work its way in here on Thursday. There's about 7:45. There's about 12:30 on Thursday. And there comes the thunderstorms. They may be late to the party, but the winds are going to precede that. So you won't have to wait for the storms to sense and feel the wind. And once the wind in front moves away, maybe a few flurries. Oh, look at that. Well, lo and behold, he's right. There's some flakes, but they don't amount to much. They may be just in and out and gone pretty quickly, because we're going to have a nice sun-filled day on Saturday. The way things are shaping up, another front comes in, reinforces some of that colder air in the mornings. So for tonight, we're down to 36, a clear evening, mostly clear late. Winds are pretty light and variable. Lows down to 29 if you're in Bell County. Middlesboro, you'll be in the upper 20s, about 36 for Knoxville, closer to 40 for Crossville and Wartburg by morning. Wednesday's high about 65, hazy sunny clouds with gusts 35 to 40 in the afternoon, and they'll pick up pretty quickly, 5 to 15, could be sustained closer to 20 before the end of the day. Wednesday, 65 in Knoxville, 67 in Newport, 65 in Tellico Plains, upper 50s for Crossville on your Wednesday. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast. 69 near 70 Thursday. 80% chance of rain, and most of it may be later in the day and into the evening. But I got gusts 45 to 60. Sunny skies on Saturday and Sunday. There's about a 10-degree difference between Saturday and Sunday. And we could do it again with more rain and storms Monday into Tuesday of next week with temperatures in the mid-60s. Now, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app. Now with Pete Michaels Traffic. Weather and traffic, perfect together and at your fingertips. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.